Welcome everybody to the new series here on Sgt. Outdoors. If you have not seen Chasing November by Midwest Whitetail, that series on their channel is absolutely my favorite hunting series on all of YouTube, TV, anything. If I had to pick one series, it's that one. And it inspired me to put something similar together for my channel. And that brings us to today. I hope you guys enjoy, and welcome to the Debrief. This year starts off on a sad note. The storms that had rolled through during the summer period took its toll on every property we hunt. We begin to assess damages to the public land and begin trying to rectify the private properties in hopes of restoring a new feeling of excitement for the season. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It's a different episode today. We got the camo on. Time to go hang some trail cameras. We're going to start out here on the infamous swampland where we got our deer last year. And after the storms, we're going to see how interesting it is once we get out there, if we can get out there, or if we got to find new routes and new trees for the tree stand. But that's the plan for today. We're hanging trail cameras and gonna go cut some trees down at the other property to make a new walking path, but this is public land. I can't cut trees. One camera up where it was last year. The deer love to be in this right here. They're laid all in here. I'll throw one of them up. Boom. These bucks were hanging out here a lot last year, so we're kind of on a hilltop. There's a lot of acorns that fall through here in October, so it's a pretty good spot. Let's hope for the best. Hopefully some September bucks are walking around and we can pattern them and get them down, but there we go. Let's get out of here. Too many horseflies. I don't know if you guys remember what this looks like from walking in last season, but it did not look like this. This is rough. There's a lot of trees down and we're not even 10 yards into the woods yet, so we'll see what it looks like up by the tree stand, because I have a feeling it's not going to be good. Yeah, so last time I checked, there is not a shed within, 400 yards here. That's part of the barn roof across this cornfield. That's crazy. Well, there's the bottom of our tree stand tree for the corner of this cornfield. This tree right here had killed a couple bucks. Marilyn missed her first deer out of it. And now we have nowhere to hunt this little corner of this cornfield. So that's really, really unfortunate. Here's my tree stand from last year. Oh, yep, there's the part we forgot up there, the harness. And the food plot is through this somewhere. Let's see if we can get through there, huh? Oh my God, though. Well, to make a nice field now, there's gonna be plenty of sun getting on this hillside. Not exactly the best case scenario, but oh shit. All right, so we're out here on the kill plot from last year, and yeah, I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to wait for the loggers to come do what they do and get all these trees, because I mean it's kind of pointless right now. Gotta find the silver lining in something. That's what it's gonna be. Is a couple years from now, this might not be too bad, but right now and for the foreseeable future, it's just devastating. I don't even know. No emotions to describe it. It's crazy. But let's go catch up with Jordan and just see what he's up to. See if we can't just help him move some stuff out of the way. Because, yeah, there's just no words. With Sgt. Outdoors moving from old house to new, we struggle to find time to get out in the woods and prep for the upcoming bow season. We do our best to manage the time and get one trip in before the move. All right, we got the cell camera put up in the corner of this cornfield here. They love to walk out right underneath that tree. And this is all really low corn here, so we can catch stuff moving around. But I have to run back out here after we switch out this camera back here. Bring the weed whacker with, get rid of all these little weeds right out in front of the camera. But we're just gonna leave it on right now, let it take a few pictures of me so I can see them by the time I leave the area. And if I need to come make an adjustment, I know that. Oh, little guy. Ooh, look at that one. Oh, there's only one picture of that buck. That's a nice one right there. He's not so bad either. He needs a year or two to grow. Oh! Look at that rack. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll throw it up. I'll just throw it up on the camera here. Oh, that's a nice buck. We gotta get a picture of that right now and send it to Jordan. Oh man, that's a good buck. All right, now we're on a bit of a time crunch, which is really upsetting. I wanted to go scout a new property today, but I can't do that. So hopefully I can get out and do it this weekend after we move. I can come and help Dad. We can scout that property because they're getting a little bit of land to be able to hunt. And then I can go out and scout the other property this week. 1 week later, we moved our belongings to a new property. But with the clock counting down to opening day, a lot of work is needed to be done before we can even think about hunting. Keep those mosquitoes off my neck today. So sick of having bites on the back of my neck. Alright, got the bear repellent, got SD cards, and you guys, let's go switch some out. Now the leaves are starting to die off these trees that tipped over. You can see a little bit better in this valley, but it does not look good. It's gonna be interesting once like full on falls here and the leaves are gone. We'll be able to see how bad the damage really is. But I'm taking this camera with me. It's time to move it. The only camera we're gonna keep out here is on that cornfield edge there. It's produced the most pictures, produced the most bucks. This doesn't have a very big area to take a picture of anyway, so I'm just gonna take this camera and utilize it somewhere else. With a new property put into the hunting rotation this late, we need to get food plots set up and stands hung, but time is against us. There's nowhere for a tree stand anywhere near this spot. It's all birch trees everywhere around there. So I'll need a little platform somewhere if I want to bow hunt this, but this is definitely a perfect spot for a good little food plot. And if we can level all this, get some good food plot in here next year, we're gonna be set. Just need probably on that end a little like a platform with a blind on it, or maybe on that end a platform with a blind on it, if not both. But we'll see. I'm gonna take these two tools, run the batteries dry, and see how flat and cut up I can get all this in the next, I don't know, hour. Let's do it. All right, it's been about 25 minutes or so. Doesn't look like I did a lot, but everything that was down is now cut, and I just need to come through with some sort of rake, four-wheeler object to help me get the rest. That's just all raspberry bushes and those thorny bastards, so hard to cut. And then I got this a little bit and down into that hill, you can't really tell, but there's just piles of bushes still about. Just need to get a rake and come out here another day. We attempt to get whatever we can planted, but being so late in the year, we're not sure how much will actually grow. Alright, so the audio's not good on the GoPro, but I wanted to run over you what I'm planting because it's, we're only weeks away from a first frost. So I just bought, without much education, not much research, I just bought 3 of the fastest growing things I could find. Turbo turnip, I doubt that'll grow. Then we got white clover, that should grow. And then we got a mix from Primos. So all these are labeled for a early September plant. So I'm hoping something green will be in here by the time hunting season rolls around. a cell phone. The card just filled up on that. I accidentally recorded something. Anyway, I would bet my life savings that we will have a mature buck rubbing this tree this year for sure. When that happens, I don't have a guess yet. We have 3 little bucks running around here. We have them on camera once. With this food plot, once there's some food in here, I think they're gonna come this way, they'll hang out. There's a lot of bedding back in here on a swamp edge. There's a swamp and some pines on this edge. There's a lot of bedding around this property. If we can just get enough food for them, they will come this way and we can have a successful season. With great anticipation for the upcoming deer season, we wish you luck. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's officially the start of a 6-month grind. Up here in the Midwest, the leaves are starting to show some color. The corn is nearly ready to get picked. The beans are fully matured. And all of that means one thing. Whitetail season is nearly upon us. This is the beginning of wake up before the sun, outside more than you're in your house, miles and miles put on your vehicles, driving, scouting, hunting. For most of us, it is the 4-month period of time that we live for. So I say all of that to say this, to all of you out there watching, I am more than positive you all also know these feelings and know what I'm talking about. So to you, I say good luck this season. Make sure to share what you're up to with me. Send me emails, comment on the videos. I love to hear what everyone else is seeing, doing, different parts of the country, different species. Those things are really cool.